Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I have always opined on this platform that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence, and that everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. Raila Odinga camped in the entire Luhya nation the entire week of last week. And during that tour, Raila Odinga revived the ghost of Jacob Juma. And today on Twitter, Jacob Juma was actually trending. So the question which I wanted to ask you guys, why do you think Raila Odinga revived the ghost of Jacob Juma? We all know who Jacob Juma was. Jacob Juma was eliminated in this country on the 6th day of May 2016. His body was found along Gong Road, inside his car, and it was a sad day for Kenya. Jacob Juma was never an election issue, a major election issue in the last election. But while in Western Kenya, Raila Odinga made some very interesting statements that he's going to prosecute and jail all those people who eliminated Jacob Juma. And he went further and narrated how every time he remembers all the memories of Jacob Juma visits him, he feels very sad. So the question is, why do you think Raila Odinga revived the memory of Jacob Juma? Of course, the politics at this stage, in my view, is going to be high voltage. So we must be prepared for more high voltage politics.
He has been having a running battle with some very senior people in government, including his indications that his life was in danger, and he did not fear or shy away from naming names.
Jacob Juma has made very serious tweets on his wall, which we want to urge the CID to look at critically.
So in this video today, I want us to look at why Raila Odinga actually revived the memory of Jacob Juma. Before we do that, in case you are watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two. Click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue. Thank you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, let us get back to the main issue. Why do you think Jacob Juma was eliminated in this country? Jacob Juma was eliminated in this country because of several reasons. One of the reasons, in my view, was the fact that he blew the whistle on Eurobond. The other reason is that this guy was involved in mining, and we know how it ended. And Jacob Juma could not shut up his mouth. He was exposing a lot of corruption in or within the Jubilee Party. So he had to go. But why would Raila Odinga revive his ghost at this point?
He had a lot of information about the Eurobond, how that money was moved, how it was stolen, who was responsible. And we think that he is a victim of the Eurobond.
By the way, in case you're watching the channel for the first time again, just click that subscribe button and give this particular video thumbs up. Please. That's the best way you can support the channel. But why do you think Raila Odinga is reviving the memory of Jacob Juma? And why is that move by Raila Odinga causing a lot of anxiety in Kenya Kwanza? Number one, by reviving Jacob Juma's story or ghost, what Raila Odinga has done is that he has actually taken Kenyans back to Jacob Juma tweets. The memory of Jacob Juma tweets. Remember when Jacob Juma died, someone used his Twitter handle at some point and even deleted some of the tweets. Up to this stage, nobody knows who did that. Jacob Juma tweets were deleted. Let me just check. Maybe the account is still there, Kabates, but majority of his tweets were deleted at some point. Someone gained access to his accounts and deleted Kabates. That's one tweet I can't remember. I can't forget. Even that tweet account is not there. Yeah, maybe it was removed. Oh, it's still there. Kabates is still there. Jacob Juma. No, this is a fake one. So someone went to Jacob Juma's Twitter, removed most of them. Yeah, someone was still posting with this fake one in 2017, but Jacob Juma died. Kabates. So someone created his account again, fake account, but Jacob Juma Twitter account is no longer there. That's the truth. Yeah, so the memory of Jacob Juma tweets are still fresh in the minds of majority of Kenyans. In fact, anytime the issue of Jacob Juma is mentioned online, he must always trend. And those tweets will always come back. People will always retweet them because people took screenshots of those tweets. And those tweets of Jacob Juma were serious. Just listen, for example, to this Boni Alwale making reference to Jacob Juma's tweet. And this is why the memory of Jacob Juma is likely to be used by Raila Odinga for the purposes of 2022 general election.
In school, the reported speech. And Juma was so kind to us, his brothers, that he not only reported to us verbally, but he also put it down in writing on his wall, Kabates. And he said, Juma, that the person who is obsessed with killing me is Deputy President William Ruto. So, Mr. Boynet, your work is cut out. Pursue that lead and report to Kenya.
Number two, Raila Odinga is invoking the memory of Jacob Juma so as to revive discussion about the war on corruption in this country. You see, this election, the 2022 election, there are certain issues which are coming out, which are likely to determine that this election. One of them is the state of economy. How do you revive economy? William Ruto has come up with the bottoms-up approach. Raila Odinga's economic model is not coming out clearly. But Raila Odinga has been talking of corruption of late. So I want to assume that Raila Odinga wants to make the war on corruption one of the campaign issues. And probably that's why he's reviving the memory of Jacob Juma. If you are alive in this country, one of the biggest scandals in Jubilee government was actually Eurobond. Billions and billions of dollars were wired into the country, but according to those who understand the economy, the money never reached the economy, or they were never used for the intended purposes. Jacob Juma was one of the guys who was courageous enough to talk against this Eurobond.
He had a lot of information about the Eurobond, how that money was moved, how it was stolen, who was responsible. And we think that he is a victim of the Eurobond.
And of course, if you listen to someone like Jirongo, who was a close ally of Jacob Juma, remember he also worked very closely with William Ruto. This is what Jirongo said about Jacob Juma.
May I take this opportunity to pass my heartfelt condolences for the demise of this very young man, the name of Juma. I have known Juma since his childhood. As Okemo spoke, I and him shared the cost of Juma's education at the Kenyan Polytechnic. And since then, Juma has been very, very, very close to us. And I think it's just about a week ago when Honorable Chris Okemo and I and Juma met at the Southern Sun Mayfair in Westlands, and he was in a very good mood. As a country, I think time has come when we must stand firm. As a country, I think time has come when we should call a spade a spade. It is saddening ukisikia the IG, Inspector General, calling upon leaders to write a statement. The IG knows exactly who killed Juma, and he should not try to harass leaders when it is clear those that killed Meshach Yebei also killed Juma. He has the information. And if the IG is sincere, Jacob Juma slapped the deputy president some time back. That is where the investigations should start.
Number 4, in my view, I think Raila Odinga is reviving the memory of Jacob Juma as a strategy to win the Luhya support. Jacob Juma was a true son of the Luhya nation. Remember the way he was eliminated. Nobody in his own right mind would want to undergo under whatever circumstance, what Jacob Juma went through.
We want the government to come clean on this, to tell the people of Kenya in general and the people of the Mlembe nation in particular who murdered or assassinated Jacob Juma.
He's a lawyer. He was eliminated, according to his tweets, by senior government officials in this country. And then the Luhya nations rallied, Mudavadi, Weta, and the rest, rallied the community in his support. People like Boni Aluale, Jirongo, Weta made serious statements. Today, some of those people are not with him. So by saying that he's going to jail those who eliminated him, I want to assume that Raila Odinga is trying to appeal to the emotions of the voters of the larger Mount Kenya, of the Luhya nation. I don't know up to this stage whether that's going to work. That's something I don't know. Because for me, if Jacob Juma was never an issue in 2017 election, when the memory was still fresh, I don't think it's going to be an issue in this upcoming general election. And lastly, the other reason why Raila Odinga is invoking the memory of Jacob Juma is that at the stage we are going to, the campaigns is going to be high octane. Raila Odinga is being referred to as Muganga by Team Tangatanga, by William Ruto and the rest. The other day you saw while in Kiambu, William Kabogo was not happy that the leaders during that rally kept on calling Raila Odinga Muganga. So I think it's now Raila Odinga's turn to start referring to William Ruto and his brigades as killers. And I want to assume that there's a company similar to Cambridge Analytica which is behind this. So that as we move forward, we are going to see, you call Raila Odinga Muganga, he invokes the memory of Kiamba Church, he invokes the memory of Jacob Juma and Yebei and several others, so that you stop calling him Muganga, because already William Ruto is very clever, is using the exact strategies which Uhuru and Kibaki successfully used against Raila Odinga in 2007, 2013, and 2017. Raila Odinga is keen on not making those mistakes. Yeah, so Raila Odinga is going to also respond in equal measure. So if you call him a mganga, he's going to call you a killer. And if you call him a mganga because he's going to Nigeria, he's going to play the videos of Jacob Juma and maybe the tweets. So I think it's just a strategy of Raila Odinga to manage that mganga tag which William Ruto and his brigades are using. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day. Bye-bye.